What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG, and today we're doing well trained on Oblivion Express. I am playing this time as Nova, Soldier Fortune. This will make my first production structure make stuff faster, but the other production structures make stuff slower. So my masteries will be airstrike cost, so I can use more of them. Combat unit attack speed, so that my Liberators, spoiler alert, can shoot faster. And Nova energy regeneration, so I can spam those shooty things more frequently. My ally Twotuuu played as Avenger. Thank you to Legendary Sinner and Trent Tent who are supporting me in the mobilization rate tier. And Darth and Shadow Archon who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier. And thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. So Brian, let's hear about the mutation.
Oblivion Express is the map where we have to destroy trains. They come in from the west, mainly along 2 tracks, and we have to destroy 9 of them to win the game. If we miss more than 1 train on brutal difficulty, we lose the game.
That's right.
We have 3 mutators today. Extra enemy waves drop near our forces every 2 minutes. Enemies get stronger when they see their friends get wrecked. And enemy heroic units buff their non-heroic counterparts.
Alright, so yeah, that's 3 mutators. So we had Aggressive Deployment, Avenger, and the fourth one is, the third one is Inspiration. So, Twotuuu was supposed to be in the call. Actually, he was in the call when I played this game. Unfortunately, I listened to the video after it went, or after recording, and the audio was very much unlistenable. So, unfortunately, we'll not have the version where Twotuuu was on the call, and I unfortunately have to cast this from a replay. But that is fine because still going to be showing the replay, and the better part is I can actually also have a look at what Twotuuu is doing. So yeah, you know, you take some, you give some back. So kind of yeah, double-edged sword or trade-off. It's like a prestige, you know. It's like the replay prestige. You don't get to listen to Twotuuu live, but you can watch his view on his own channel, and I can also, you know, show what I'm doing. Anyway, so I start with double gas here because my strategy will be heavy on Liberators. So I need a lot of gas for that. That's why I'm taking these very early. And I will take my expansion also pretty quickly, so I can get more money for stuff, for airstrikes and for Liberators. You can see my ally trying to bait these units out of this area to get those juicy biomass things. Pretty good. Ooh, this guy just barely lived. Oh, as it walks back, it'll walk right into a toxic nest once again and get destroyed. I start this command center over here because it's closer to my base, so I can, you know, saturate faster. Probably don't need it to be that spot, but it is what it is. So my ally Twotuuu was playing the Limitless, so he's actually playing P3 Avenger, where he can get unlimited, unlimited. It's actually limited to 100 ultimate evolutions, or the supply cap. Yeah, but the trade-off is each ultimate evolution costs 200 biomass, and that's really tough. That's really hard. Anyway, you can see my ally also baiting these units into these toxic nests. I've been on the record saying that Tehran is the hardest enemy race, or rather, it's the worst. Not the hardest, the worst enemy race because of all of this stuff. Look at this. This random Raven just using a seeker missile on a newly hatched drone, and that killed not only the drone but all of his larvae. That is so irritating to play against. And you have this random auto turret shooting at his Roach Warren while he's still trying to get his first blue. That is so annoying to get. That is so annoying to play against. Meanwhile, I'm out here just chilling with my first Raven. Remember, the first production structure you make, in this case for me the starport, will produce units faster. So I just got this Raven out here. This is a Raven auto turret, so it will kind of shoot that thing on its own. And you can see why it's so difficult, or rather why it's so annoying as Avenger to play against Tehran. Because it takes so long to get biomass. This thing only has 83 biomass. He still does not have a single Brutalisk, and even if it were a different prestige, he still would not have a Brutalisk at 4 minutes. That's really bad. But he played this prestige. He's forced to make static defense just to have something to defend his own base. My goodness. This is insane. So I was trying to get my ally to receive extra biomass by using Nova as bait, like embedding these guys in the toxic nests, because I know how important it is for Abathur to get biomass. And without prestige, it's super important to get biomass. With this prestige in particular, it's supremely important to get fast biomass. It's either the drop pod dudes do not drop biomass, so it will not actually buff Abathur. In case you're wondering if my ally picked this prestige because he wanted more biomass from the drops, they do not drop extra biomass. Expansion has been gotten. I should probably start these gases ASAP, but trying to focus on destroying the train. And you can see why I need the gases right away, because I'm currently at 380 gas, and the Liberators cost 750 gas. That's really expensive. So at this moment I only have Nova to use to fight this whole train. This thing that has like several thousand hit points of health. Meanwhile, my ally is still trying to get Brutalist number. He's at 180. At least 20 more biomass. Attack wave over here, getting destroyed by well-placed toxic nests. Could have been timed better, but he's still he's still fine. He has more toxic nests. Meanwhile, I'm still chasing this one train with my single unit because I don't have enough gas to afford a Liberator. But as soon as I have my Liberators, it's going to become, well, a lot easier. So after destroying that train, I switch into the assault mode, because assault mode has splash damage with that penetrating blast. It was pretty effective. So my ally finally gets his first Brutalisk, I believe. Yes, that is in fact his first Brutalisk of the game. I give him some more biomass by luring these enemies into toxic nests. Of course, he kind of steals from his own toxic nest kills, but that's fine. That is his discretion. Meanwhile, my Liberator has finally arrived. I make 2 of them to start with, and it will be immensely helpful in destroying the upcoming trains. Yeah, 2 will be plenty for the next one, and have a lot of minerals here. So I have, I'm loaded for an airstrike. I'm actually loaded. Alright. He's kind of dancing these guys into toxic nests. In case you're wondering why Nova isn't firing, I'm actually baiting them into these toxic nests as Nova. Just trying to help out my ally wherever I can. Of course, there's a random Raven Harassier for some reason. Ally is amazing enough to send his own Brutalisk here. Kinda helped me beat that. Of course, I wasn't looking here, which means Nova got killed by probably these 3 Marauders. But my Liberators are more than happy to take revenge. Uh-oh. Got some stuff shooting at my Liberators. So I revive Nova. And yeah, take out these guys. Wow. Nova got taken out again. That's insane. Okay, 4 Liberators are now out. That's going to be very helpful. If 2 Liberators can take down a train fast, 4 Liberators can take down a train doubly fast. Because, you know, 2 times 2 is 4. Math. Math, good unit. Anyway, next attack wave will be at 10 minutes. And I will kind of not use my nuke there yet. Because I'll probably use it on offense. I've been on record before many times saying that you shouldn't use top bars, or you shouldn't save top bars rather, unless you know exactly what you're saving up for. And I know what I'm saving up for. It's for offense. I'll let my ally handle this wave using his well-placed toxic nests. He will gain more biomass, and he's currently up to 2 Brutalisks. Hollow decoy, getting some work done. It's actually getting some work done. That's pretty nice. Next attack wave is here, dropping an airstrike to make them not a thing. Yeah, look at that. They dropped right in front of Nova, which means I will make a mistake. That is 100% a mistake. I should not have switched into the ghost mode. But that's fine, because this mode has more single target damage to trains, so it's fine. I believe the bonus will be arriving at 12 minutes, so I'm not sure if my ally will get it. I certainly won't. Alright, train is down. Yeah, Liberators are pretty good at destroying trains, in case you guys haven't noticed. Currently at 6 Liberators, so there's a lot of freedom to go around. I can pretty much come here in A1's base and give this dude some freedom. Freedom to die. Using Nova to snipe the air units because the Liberators in their Liberation mode do not have anti-air. You have to unsiege them up to get them anti-air. Yeah, set up these Liberators over here. Attack wave will be arriving soon. I believe that's at 13 minutes. And time that airstrike to get rid of most of these dudes. That was a well-placed, if I say so myself. Pardon the lack of modesty. That was a well-placed airstrike. Alright, extra attack wave is here. So Nova now correctly switches to the assault mode, which will give him, or which will give her splash damage. Much needed, might I add. Splash damage. Liberator's just smashing this entire thing. My goodness. Liberator's just wailing away at anything that arrives. Alright. My ally now has 4 Brutalisks. Use another airstrike to get rid of this whole thing. Airstrike pretty good. Those were 2 very money airstrikes. That first train went down fast. It got vaporized basically. My goodness. Okay, now time to use the nuke. Get rid of this whole thing. Nice. Here come the Liberators. What is my ally looking at, I wonder? I wonder if he's paying attention to the fight, or if he's just trying to gather biomass. Yeah, he is sending roaches here. Just gathering up this biomass. He has several control groups. Look at that. 1 control group for Vipers, 1 control group for 2 roaches, 1 control group for 5 Brutalisks, 1 for double evolution chamber somehow. 1 for hive, 1 for hatchery, another for hatchery. What does he need? Does he have 3 hatcheries? No, he has 2 hatcheries, but he somehow finds the need for 3 control groups to use 2 hatcheries on. I mean, if it works, right? Anyway. These 2 roaches are kind of sharing the biomass. That's kind of bad. If you're trying to rush out Brutalisks, you don't want to share the wealth. You want a few roaches to get most of the stuff. You launch an airstrike here, clean out almost all of it. Pretty good. Next Brutalisk is here. That brings my ally up to 6. Oh, my bad, 7. Brutalisk number 7 is out. Meanwhile, on my side, I'm just cleaning out this bottom side because that's where the next train will spawn from. The enemy is nuking these 3 spine crawlers for who knows what reason. Okay, sniping these banshees. Gonna drop another airstrike right over here. See if that kind of gets about half of it. Not as good, not as good an airstrike as the other ones I've had, but like could have been worse. You know, could have been worse. This Raven survived with like 20 health. That's insane. That was all armor, I think. My goodness, this ghost is going crazy. How many nukes has it launched? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because none have landed. Actually, none have landed. Oh, launch an airstrike. This was kind of useless. It doesn't hit anything but the train, so yeah, that one was kind of a bad airstrike. I evacuate my Liberators so that I won't be surrounded by those hybrid dudes. You know, with Yamato. Kind of a dance game proposition, to be honest. I'd rather not have that if possible. By the way, I'm up to 10 Liberators. So much freedom all around. So, yeah, there was a nuke that was about to launch here, but my static defense probably took care of that. I hope it took care of that. Ally pushing through here, that's good. Okay, the next one I believe will be the double train. So, yeah, we're getting ready. We're in position to intercept. Ally, meanwhile, has 9 ultimate evolutions. 9 brutalisks is really good. By the way, in case you're wondering, his Vipers probably have enough biomass as well, but the difference is he probably switched off the Leviathan option for his Vipers. He wants the Vipers because they prevent the enemy from attacking, from shooting back. And he wants them to stay as Vipers, therefore he right-clicked the option here to make them into Leviathans, so he can keep them as Vipers, because Vipers at this point in the game have more value to him than extra ultimate evolutions. Attack wave is here. Probably walk past it. That was a dumb mistake by me. Good thing my Liberators are here to dispense some indiscriminate freedom to aim on. Smashing this whole thing. Actually just smashing this whole thing, my goodness. My Liberators are actually making a killing over here. Literally. Nova going down in health, but not quite as fast as that hybrid, because Liberators do a lot of damage, as we've established before. Siege up this train. I'm up to 14 Liberators. That's a lot. Oh, wow, look at how fast this thing shoots. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, that hybrid was being pesky, so my Liberators kind of show him who's boss. Kind of show them who's boss. Another Raven? You can call down a few more. Yeah, I call down 3 more. That's a lot of healing. And secret missiles and turrets. All good. So, making this trade not a thing pretty easily. Oh. Yeah, I kind of fled that scene kind of fast. But that's fine. As the next attack wave is on the way, probably clean that up. I'll probably clean that up with an air. Oh wait, a nuke. A nuke's actually pretty good. Watch the fireworks, baby. Bam! That was a beautiful nuke. I mean, don't take that out of context. Don't quote me out of context, guys. Nuke in the context of, I meant nuke in the context of a video game. Remember, kids, nukes are cool in video games. Do not use nukes in real life. That's a life pro tip for you. You should believe it, guys. Some guy on YouTube said it, therefore it's true. Alright, last train. Drop down the airstrike here and smash most of that. Meanwhile, my Liberators just provide some freedom for this last train, and it will go down pretty easily. There it is. Ally had a lot of Brutalisks and some Vipers. That's insane. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I could do, please leave that in a comment. Let's see the score screen. Okay, here's the score screen from that game. I actually, despite all those airstrikes, I only had about 150 more kills than my ally. So, you know, still pretty good. Look at the damage dealt to trains though. Liberators are the queens of sniping trains. 109,000 damage by Liberators. I didn't even use siege tanks. That's how amazing Liberators are. So yeah, for Nova here, you just want to make a lot of Liberators. If you're going up against air, mechanical air, you want to add Goliaths in with those stun missiles so you can kind of take them out, or you can just airstrike them, same effect, and you can have more gas for your Liberators. So yeah, it's kind of your choice. Anyway, go watch Twotuu's video. It is up, and I apologize for not having better sound quality during the recording with him, so I had to redo this. Yeah, but I'll see you guys next time.